Morning everyone. Today I am up near Grassmere in the Yorkshire Dales doing a walk that I discovered through chance. So I was having a look on a map a couple of months ago, just trying to figure out if there's anywhere cool I could go, and I discovered the name that stuck with me and made me go, hang on, what's all this about? And that place was called the Devil's Apron Fall, and you can't see that on a map and not go there. So we jumped in the car, set off, got here, and then realised that it's private land and you can't have dogs. So that's why today I'm doing the walk by myself. So it's been a walk that I've wanted to do for a while. I just needed to wait until Poppy had better plans than to hang out with me. So finally that day has come, and the weather's rubbish. So we're gonna have to see. I don't know at all if when we get to the top of this hill, if it's gonna have any nice view, if the weather's gonna be even remotely hospitable. It's probably just gonna chuck it down and I'm gonna be just brayed by the wind. So we'll see, we'll see. But one of the other things we're going to first, because whilst I was having a look on this map and going, ooh look, Devil's Apron Fall, that's interesting. It's got a little bit to the right and there was a place called the Valley of Desolation. So I went, absolutely. And it's got a waterfall. So we're gonna go and check out that first and go up into the hills. So let's get going. This is quite a popular walk today, so I'm having to do stealth filming because I'm not yet brave enough to brazenly record myself in front of people. There's a person up ahead, so I'm going. There's a little route down on the other side of that river, which is actually part of the Dales Way, which is kind of why I ended up finding where we're going today. So I was just scoping out that route. So that'll be one for the future. The Dales Way, I think it goes from Ilkley over to Windermere. So a spectacular route. So definitely one I want to do. But not today. Today we're venturing off the track to go somewhere a bit cool. A bit cool. I'll tell you what, it's absolutely boiling now. It's not a particularly cold day, but it was forecast to rain for most of it, but as you can see it's not at the moment. So the hat and the coat are off, but I suspect when we get a bit higher up they'll be coming back on. I don't imagine it's going to be particularly nice when I get up on top of these hills. Oh my god, this is absolutely incredible. If I can get there without tripping over. Check that out, that's absolutely stunning. Oh man, over the moon. That is absolutely spectacular. I wonder why they call it the Valley of Desolation. There's nothing desolate about this, it's stunning. Love that. Whew. Right then, that was the Valley of Desolation. Now let's go and see Simon's Seat and the Devil's Apron Fall. Now that we've moved away from the river a bit, I thought I'd tell you about the Devil's Apron Fall and why it's got its name. So there's some old folklore that the devil himself had an issue with the people of Clitheroe Castle, which is a couple of miles away. So he stood up on the hill and collected a load of rocks and put them in his apron, because apparently the devil wears an apron. And he took aim and threw these rocks at the people, but most of them missed. So he got really angry and just dropped the rocks on top of the hill. And that's where it gets its name from, because the devil had an apron full of rocks and he left it there on top of the hill, the Devil's Apron Fall. Ooh, God, I'm nearly falling off the hill. Man, I love the way that these people name places. That is fantastic. So yeah, I saw that on a map and went, I'm going there and I need to figure out why it's called that. Absolutely spectacular. When I parked up earlier, all these hills were just completely shrouded in mist and rain. So the fact that they're not anymore should be good. I'm not holding my breath that we're going to have much of a view. But fingers crossed we won't be absolutely drenched when we're stood up at the top. Fingers crossed. You got your fingers crossed? You best do. So if I'm soaked at the end of this, it's your fault for not crossing your fingers. You know, I just keep trying to think why that valley was called the Valley of Desolation. I'll have to have a look into it. If I can find out why it's called the Valley of Desolation, I'll do a little bit of voiceover for you in a bit. If I don't, then I didn't figure it out, and you'll have to tell me in the comments. So the Valley of Desolation was named after a great storm that occurred over Bardon Fell in 1836. Strong winds, torrential rain, lightning and flash floods caused great damage, leaving many of the original oaks uprooted. Over the past 200 years, natural regeneration has taken place, allowing the place to return to its former beauty. So there you have it, folks. That's
we're not at the top yet, but we are getting some good views. Coat's back on because the wind's cold. I am knackered already. Oh, still got a ways to go though. Yeah. That's a good dining table. You get a nice view. Ooh. I'm clean crackered, guys. Oh, nearly at the top now, nearly at Simon's Seat. Whew. That's so much to climb that's very difficult, it's just the wind. It's just spraying me in the face. This here is called Turtle Crags. I don't know why. I suppose you could maybe say that looks like a turtle. Maybe that's why it's called Turtle Crags. I don't know. Simon Seat. Nearly at the highest point. And then over there somewhere is the Devil's Apron Fall. And the car. Oh, blimey. Simon Seat. Right. Don't touch that bad boy. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Oh, shelter for a while. Right, that way. Just sheltering over here behind these big rocks. I don't know if you could tell, but that wind absolutely battered me up there. I thought I was going to fall off. Oh man, I'm glad I came up. I didn't realise that was going to be that spectacular, and the views are incredible. I'm so glad we got here before like any rain came and swallowed it up. So, going over there somewhere now. As long as the wind didn't knock me over to the Devil's Apron Fall, which I can't imagine is anything compared to this, but oh well. Let's do that and then get off this bloody hill. That's it, the Devil's Apron Fall. Just a couple of rocks. Oh well, it's been a great walk. I don't know if we can get over there, I'll have to see. I don't think we can get to it. I don't fancy just trekking over this to get to it in case I break an ankle. So, Devil's Apron Fall. Woo! Looks like we're heading down into a forest, so wind shouldn't be as ferocious. Oh my god, that was intense. I nearly came up here yesterday, but the wind was going about 10 miles an hour faster yesterday than it was today. I think that would have blown me off the hill. Well, it's been a good walk today, hasn't it? This has actually been one of my favourite ones that I've done in a long time, and I've done some good walks recently. So I'm about to wrap it up, but I want to say, if you do end up coming here, which is kind of near Grassmere, which is kind of, not Grassmere, sorry, Grassington. Grassmere is in the Lake District. We're quite close to Ilkley, and if you do come over here, there is actually a brownie shop, you know, like chocolate brownies and that, literally just down at the bottom of this hill, which we came here a couple of months ago to come and walk up here and then realised you can't take dogs. So we stopped there and got some brownies, and they are absolutely spectacular. Probably the best brownies I've ever had in my life. They're not sponsoring me or anything like that, they just do good brownies. And everyone needs a good brownie in their life every now and then. So anyway, yes, thank you so much for watching this video. As always, if you subscribed, thank you very much. If you're not, get subscribed right now. I'm telling you, subscribe. You've watched all the way to the end of this video, so you obviously want to be subscribed. So do it. But yes, thank you very much for watching. Have a lovely day, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-da!